When it comes to protein, eggs are frequently considered to be the gold standard. In contrast, what if I told you that there are 4 unassuming nuts that, when utilized appropriately, have the potential to be more effective than eggs in terms of growing muscle, particularly for people who are older? In this video, I will demonstrate how these 4 particular nuts provide more than simply protein to the body. They not only provide the vital building blocks that your aging muscles are yearning for, but they also do so in a manner that is beneficial to your joints, bones, heart, and digesting system. Your muscles will remain strong, your energy will last longer, and you will feel more secure in your own body if you stick with me until the end of this video. I will teach you how to incorporate them into your daily routine in a natural way, without having to rely on heavy meals or expensive supplements. So now let's get started. Number 1. Walnuts. Walnuts are considered to be a brain food by the majority of people, and they are. However, what the majority of people fail to realize is that walnuts are also quite beneficial for the rehabilitation of muscles and endurance. They are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to decrease inflammation in connective tissues and joints. They are included in enormous quantities. This makes it much simpler to maintain an active lifestyle, boost one's power, and steer clear of the discomfort that might discourage exercise. In addition, walnuts contain arginine, which is an amino acid that helps enhance blood flow to your muscles. This is something that becomes increasingly essential as we get older because our circulation gradually slows down by itself. One of the things that I frequently tell my patients is that eating a few walnuts every day can help them think more clearly and move more easily. You might try cutting them up and adding them to your porridge, or you could use crushed walnuts as a topping for roasted veggies. Not only do they offer flavor and richness, but they also provide functional muscle support without requiring any more effort. Number 2. Cashews. It is possible that cashews do not receive the same amount of attention as almonds or walnuts, but when it comes to the function and regeneration of muscles, they are a hidden gem. Zinc, which is abundant in them, has a role in the healing of tissues, the maintenance of hormone balance, and the functioning of the immune system, all of which are connected to your capacity to create and maintain muscle. Because they are rich in healthy fats and a substantial quantity of protein, cashews provide you with a reliable source of energy that does not leave you feeling weighed down or greasy too much. The use of cashews is something that I frequently propose to patients who have sensitive stomachs or who want a creamier texture. Mixing them into smoothies, spreading cashew butter on toast, or adding a handful of them to a stir-fry are all possible ways to utilize them. Not only do they have a moderate flavor, which makes them simple to incorporate into your diet, but their nutritional profile makes them an excellent muscle-supporting ally, particularly after the age of 50. Number 3. Almonds. It would be the almond if I had to pick just one nut to recommend because it not only helps maintain healthy muscles but also does a dozen other beneficial things for the body. It is true that almonds have a high amount of protein. However, this is only the beginning. In addition to this, they have magnesium, which assists your muscles in effectively contracting and recovering from action more quickly. In the absence of sufficient magnesium, even the most superior protein is rendered ineffective. The presence of vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation, particularly after any kind of action or damage, is what makes almonds particularly beneficial for those who are in their later years. To put it another way, as you are nourishing your muscles, you are also reducing the inflammation that might cause you to move more slowly. In general, I suggest consuming a modest handful, which is an around 10 to 12 almond each day. It is possible to consume them in their raw form as a snack, to include them into yogurt, or to combine them into smoothies. In particular, if your hunger is not as strong as it once was, they are satiating, energetic, and much simpler to digest than certain weighty animal proteins. Number 4. Pistachios. When it comes to snack foods, these small green jewels are more than simply a nibble. They are really one of the nuts that have the largest amount of protein per calorie, which makes them a very effective way to support the preservation of muscle, particularly if you are an individual who is attempting to monitor their weight or refrain from overeating. Every one of the 9 necessary amino acids may be found in pistachios. Yes, they are a complete protein, which is something that even eggs are lauded for having in their repertoire. In addition, they are abundant in potassium and vitamin B6, 2 nutrients that assist your body in making efficient use of protein and in preserving electrolyte balance when you are engaged in physical exercise. Pistachios are one of my favorite foods since they are not only delicious but also serve as a natural means of controlling portion sizes and encouraging mindful snacking. The consumption of a small bowl in the afternoon can help suppress cravings, increase energy levels, and provide a surprising amount of nourishment that is beneficial to the muscles. Just make sure that you select variants that are either unsalted or mildly salted if you are trying to limit the amount of sodium that you consume. Always keep in mind that your body wants to be powerful. There is still the possibility of it being rebuilt. It is only a matter of providing it with the appropriate tools. When it comes to beginning, these 4 nuts are a wonderful and natural place to begin.